All right, everyone, welcome back to Dad and Daughter Collectibles. Today it is a special treat for me because it's just me right now. Kids just got off to school. We opened our first two Monopoly Prisms last night. I've had the itch to rip something, so I want to rip one. The kids will probably rip the rest, and we'll do these one at a time as we go forward. But I wanted to rip something, and I also felt like just kind of talking a little bit this morning about WNBA, along with myself being a dad, especially of girls. So a little bit longer video. I'm gonna get through. I'll get started ripping because I know some people just like to see the rip, so I'll do that. But it will be a little slower, so feel free to speed it up. Scroll through, look for the packs when they get open. A little bit of me talking too. So a little bit about me and us. So we are a family of five: mom, dad, three girls. We live in Wisconsin. I am 44. I have not had really any hobbies for about 10 years or so. My oldest is 12. I guess you could probably say 12 years. I did Magic the Gathering when she was born. I really enjoy that game, but I also am very competitive. And as if you're a father and you're spending time with your kids and you're trying to be good at a card game, a very competitive card game with very intricate rules, it's really not something you can do. So I gave that up for about 10 years. I'm an IT manager for a company. I make a fairly good wage, and finally got to the point where the girls are old enough. They've got some interests, and I was like, you know what I really loved doing as a kid? Collecting cards. Let's try that. And so that's one of the reasons we're doing it. Like I said, I'm 44. Haven't had hobbies in a long time. I don't have a ton of friends. That's not to make people feel sad. I'm a personable person. I'm a manager at work, and I think I'm a pretty good manager. So a lot of people who I talk with every day, but when I come home, I'm very private. I'm taking the girls to and from activities all the time. It's hard to find time. Quite frankly, I don't know how adults do it as they get older, especially with kids. How do you find time to have friends and everything else? But I'm hoping through this channel that maybe we can find some online friends or some people I can chat with about the hobby and about other things. So that's one of the other reasons for doing it. So let's get through this first pack. We got Nyara Sabali, Zia Cook, Kelsey Plum, and a rookie, Julie Van Loo. I was looking to see if those are print lines, but I think those are just part of the cards. So super excited that the girls, at least my youngest two, are really, really enjoying this. They both are interested in basketball. Addie is our third grader. She played basketball. Look at that right off the bat. Let's get my sleeves out here. I was ill prepared. Got a silver Angel Reese. That's a very solid hit for us. See that silver. I am just loving the fact that the WNBA and Caitlin Clark are popular. I think having role models in the things you do, Celeste Taylor, Sue Bird, Rakia Jackson, another good rookie, is really important. And the fact that there are so many in the WNBA, the popularity is growing, is really awesome for my girls. As much as we started this to collect, and as much as I really focused on that, I mentioned my career. I'm an IT manager. I manage budgets. I've got a 401k. I know how money works. The financial side of the hobby is also interesting to me. I try not to focus on it because I don't want it to be the driver for everything I do. But the financial side of WNBA is also really interesting to think about. We've got our red icon of, oh man, I've not practiced this name. Let's try Betnijah Laney Hamilton. Nika Mule rookie. I know she is one of the ones people are collecting right now. Cynthia Cooper Dyke. I know she's one of the all-time greats. And another Betnijah Laney Hamilton, this time in the base. Let me move that over. Sorry, I'm not keeping that focused as well as I should. But the financial side of the WNBA stuff is really interesting to me with Caitlin Clark and this rookie class. If you just do some very simple math, and I'm not an expert in this, but I can do some simple math, I believe there are 4 WNBA sets coming out with Caitlin Clark rookies. You had Panini Origins, which is already out, and those boxes, I think, started at $300 and are now on the secondary market for $400 and $500. You have Select, you have Monopoly Prizm, and you have Prizm that's coming out in March. Dick's Sporting Goods has the Prizm Blasters on sale. The release date is March. I believe February or March will be when those come out. That's 4 sets with Caitlin Clark rookies. Even if they overprint those sets, even see some people talking about this Monopoly set saying it's going to be overprinted, sell the cards now, and that may be true to start with, but compared to baseball, how many sets of baseball are there to get a Paul Skeens rookie? There's Allen and Ginter. There's Topps Chrome Update. There's Topps Series 2. There's Allen and Ginter Black. There's Heritage, not Heritage, Archives that just came out. There are probably, there's the non-licensed sets like Donruss and Prizm that people are opening, all hunting for Paul Skeens. Probably a dozen, maybe up to 20 sets, maybe more, I don't know, that have Paul Skeens rookies. And he's a fantastic player, looks like a generational pitcher. We also know pitchers are very fragile and he could get hurt. And think of a guy like Mark Pryor, who was as sure a bet as anything in the early 2000s on the Cubs, blew out his arm and kind of fizzled out. Versus somebody like a Caitlin Clark, who right now, she is on track to be a generational player. We had Ariel Atkins, Elisa Peely, Courtney Williams, Jaquel Jones. She has a chance to be that Kobe Bryant, that Michael Jordan, that flagship player, that Shohei Ohtani, that is the face of a sport. And when you're talking 4 sets that have her rookie versus 20 sets, even if this set is overprinted, there's just not going to be as many Caitlin Clark rookies as there are for other professional sports. So that's one of the other reasons we're really going hard for Monopoly, or for just WNBA right now as a whole. In addition to Caitlin Clark, there are other fantastic rookies. Angel Reese has done really well for herself. She's a well-known name, a great player, profitable inside and outside of the sport. You've got Kate Martin, you've got Cameron Brink. There's a real chance that this sport and these cards not only retain but steadily gain value over time, because there's just not that many that are going to be printed compared to the other sets. And it's why, again, we're going for it so hard, and I would encourage others to go for it hard as well. It's cheap enough that even if it turns south, you're not really missing out on a whole lot. We have Alyssa Thomas, we have R.A. McDonald, we have Dejanay Carrington, and Sophie Cunningham. All right, last pack. Silver and a red icon. I'd like to see one more parallel here, and of course a Caitlin base of any kind would be awesome as well. Ooh, we have a gold. Hey, you know what? We got this exact same one in our first box, Jordan Horston gold. So not sure what that says about collation. I guess it's probably just randomness, but this is to 500. It is card 225 out of 500, Jordan Horston. 3 parallels, though, is great. Let's see if we can get a Caitlin in these last 3. J.C. Sheldon, Derek Hamby, Leah Boston. So 3 boxes, no Caitlins yet. Really hoping to get at least 2 so that my girls each can have 1 and hold on to it. Those are our 3 parallels, which, again, I have seen some boxes. I talked about this in the first video. I've seen some boxes where that's all you get. You open 1 red icon. So to get 3 parallels, a numbered card, a silver, and the red icon is above average as far as I can tell. So happy with that, and especially this Angel Reese. This will be, it's probably a $5 to $10 card long term. It might be a little more right now since the product's new. But we are generally going to be holding on to at least our first copies of any parallels that we get of these players, because we want to collect it. So yeah, I'm glad I had the time to do that this morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing from me. If you did, let me know what you think. Just a dad trying to have fun in his 40s and get back into something that makes him feel like a kid again, with a little less responsibility than my parental life and my work life. So if you like this kind of stuff, let me know. I'll try to have one of these every once in a while without the kids and just chime in with my thoughts on things. But yeah, give us a like and subscribe. Our channel's growing. We're up to 76 subscribers as of filming. I'm hoping to get over that 100 mark soon and keep going from there. Watched my first live stream last night and was chatting in there and met some people. That's where a few of the new subscribers came from. So if you're new, thank you for joining. And if you were there and you've got a channel, let me know. I'm happy to subscribe and start watching you. I feel like there are enough of these smaller streamers that if we all band together and like each other's channels, we can all help each other meet our goals. So give us a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, girls are collectors too.